Hello friends, good afternoon. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well and your preparation is going good. So today we are come with another optional test paper discussion. It is only the discussion how to approach the question and what are the structures whenever you are writing the question. What are the, you can say that the certain points which you have to remember during the answer writing and approaching the question, and what kind of structure you have to draw it. Okay, I hope your preparation is going good, and without any panic you have to attempt the question with a very right approach. This is only the test series which evaluate your preparation, and your real exam is on another day. So without wasting of time, we are further moving and discussing the first question, which is known as determinism. Write and short note. Whenever the question is write short note on determinism, it means we cannot detailification the topic. You can approach this question with a very short, and you can say that crispy or the finer materials. What is the means of determinism? Determinism is something which says that in one line, nature is a supreme, nature is a dominating factor, and nature is a dictator. Man is a slave of the nature. And I give you the some examples of determinism, like कि पहाड़ी आदमी जो होता है, हिली आदमी, द पीपल्स ऑफ हिली, दे हैव द थिक थाइज, स्ट्रांग उनका थाइज होता है बिकॉज ऑफ देयर टेरेन, मतलब ज्योग्राफी इतनी टफ है कि जब भी वो माउंटेन पे चलते हैं तो उनके थाइज पर खूब ज्यादा फोर्स पड़ता है. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रीजन द पीपल्स ऑफ हिली रीजन्स हैव थिक थाइज, एंड द पीपल्स ऑफ कोस्टल रीजन हैव स्ट्रॉन्ग शोल्डर्स बिकॉज दे हैव द स्किल ऑफ वोटिंग. उनके पास वोटिंग स्किल है. समझ पा रहे हैं? तो इट इज कॉल्ड determinism. Determinism, within determinism, nature is supreme and man is a slave of nature. So this type of structure and this type of, you can say that your approach whenever you are writing down what about the determinism. Okay, we are moving to the further. Write short note on dualism in geography. What is the meanings of dualism? Dualism, in every subject there is a dualism. Dualism, it means parallel two thoughts are existing, like determinism and possibilism. Determinism says that nature is supreme and nature is doing everything, and all the phenomena is controlled by nature, and determinism underestimate the power of common man. Determinism underestimate the power of common man, and whereas possibilism says that no, man is not the slave of nature, man is modifying the nature as well. Is it okay? So this is called dualism. It means where the two thoughts are parallelly existing without contradicting each other. Is it okay? So this is called dualism. Third, write and short note on world energy crisis. What is the world energy crisis? World energy crisis is connected to the petroleum crisis. We all know that the term world energy crisis came into existence in 1973, when the petrodollar economy is fluctuating. When the petrodollar economy is fluctuating, and the term suddenly come into the existence. What is energy crisis? Energy crisis is related to the petroleum crisis, where the OPEC countries are, you can say that, controlling the price of petroleum and hike the price of petroleum, which creates, you can say that, which creates crisis in front of other worlds which have the deficit of petroleum, and this is called petroleum or the world energy crisis. Write on short note on primate city. What is the means of primate city? What is the exact meaning of primate city? क्या मतलब होता है primate city? Primate city is something which have the older city. Primate city, it means older city, or you can say that the primate city is the city which have high productivity, which have the high sustainability. Like Calcutta is an example of primate city. Primate city is the city which is, you can say that, which have the great gravity, and all the markets around the primate city is controlled by the city center. तो प्राइमेट सिटी क्या है भाई? प्राइमेट सिटी एक ऐसी सिटी है जो कि सारी इकोनॉमी को कंट्रोल कर रहा है. ठीक. एंड दिस टर्म इज, you can say that, this term primate city is used by Jefferson, and we have a lot of knowledge about the primate city, but here we are only discussing how to approach the questions, so we cannot go into deep dive what is primate city and what is the research of Jefferson on primate city. Okay, so next question, write short note on behavioral geography. What is the means of behavioral geography? What is the means of behavioral geography? क्या है मतलब behavioral geography का? Behavioral geography is the outcome and the contradiction of the quantitative revolution. During the quantitative revolution, there is a so much quantification in geography. There is a so much calculation. There is a so much thoughts. There is a so much mathematics involved into the geography, and geography lost their relevancy, lost their humanistic approach, and then geographers decide that it is not the destiny, it is not the aim of geography, it is not the aim of geography is it is not the aim of geography which quantify, which you can say that which rationalize everything, which you can say that which analyze all the things on the basis of calculation, on the basis of math, on the basis of formulas. And because of this reason, the geography has you can say that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Because of this reason, after the contradiction, or after the people's getting fed up on quantitative revolution, then the peoples of geography, they decided that it is not the destination of geography. So people are saying that behavioral geography, which thinks about the behavior of man's with socio political and economical approaches, and it is called behavioral geography because the main you can say that the main objective of geography is not only study the graphics, not only the study graphics on the basis of mathematics, it also demands some kind of human approaches. It also demands some kind of social aspects of the society. It also demands some kind of psychological understanding about the man's behavior towards environment. It is called behavioral geography. In this topic, I hope this short and crispy discussion will help you to write down what kind of content is mentioned here in this question. Okay, now write the short note on neo-determinism. We have discussion, we have already discussed that what is determinism. It is a new type of determinism which is more flexible, which cannot, you can say that which cannot says that man is a slave of uh, nature. It also accept that some extent man is also controlling the nature, and nature in some extent nature is also controlling the man's activity. Okay, now the section B, the question, what is meant by quantitative revolution? What is meant by quantitative revolution? What is meant by quantitative revolution in geography? Discuss its impact on development of subject. We all are know that the quantitative revolution is the outcome of ideographic study. Ideographic, it means the study of regions, so that the you can say that the quantitative revolution is the outcome of ideography or the regional differentiation or the areal differentiation. When the peoples are fed up with the, you can say that the formula of ideographic study or the region based study, and they are saying that when the all the universities are denied to you can say that entitled the some amount of money towards the geographical research, and the universities are saying that geography as a discipline have no utility in the university, then the geographer will decide कि geography lost their relevancy. Then geographer will decide कि भाई हम आएंगे और there is a revival of the geography on the basis of scientific formulas, on the basis of calculation, on the basis of quantification, on the basis of theories, laws, and there are so many things which apply on geography to revive geography as a discipline, which is known as quantitative revolution. And quantitative revolution, finally, you can say that draw the new dimension, new paradigm shift in geography, because before the quantitative revolution there is a no quantification, there is a no formula like Weber's industrial theory. Weber's industrial theory. Geography says that in geography, industry setting of the industry is based on formula, is based on law, and you can say that the von Thunen's agricultural location model, it is also the outcome of quantitative revolution. During the quantitative revolution, we are collecting so many laws, thoughts, statics, mean, median, mode, and it is called quantitative revolution. So that discuss its impact on the development of subject. Quantitative revolution have a great impact on the development of subject, because before the quantitative revolution there is a no quantification, there is a no law, there is a no mathematics, there is a no thoughts, there is a no, you can say that there is a no formula involved in understanding the locations, understanding the locational importance. So this is all about the quantitative revolution. I hope this lecture, this short discussion will help you how to approach that type of question, especially in context of human geography. Okay. In the second question, we have further moving and discussing what is the second question. Areal differentiation forms the core theme in geography. Please try to understand areal differentiation. What is the means of areal differentiation? Areal differentiation is something which talks about the unique features of any area and which differ from the another area, like savanna grassland. Why the savanna grassland is found the any location found in the location where they found? Why? And what is the uniqueness of the savanna vegetation, and how it is different from the other you can say that other disciplines or other regions. So areal differentiation, the main objective of areal differentiation to identify, it is the basic concept of hot zone, where the hot zone says that areal differentiation is something which which is uh, which is study all over the you can say the holistic approach, which study the region in a holistic approach, like climate, soil, culture, vegetation, population, settlement, which you can say that which study all the set of branches in one area. And because of areal differentiation, not only we find out the uniqueness, as well as we also find out the how any location or the region is different from other regions. Okay, now we are again going to the next question. I hope that short discussion give you the another kind of satisfaction how to approach the questions. Examine critical. Please find out the, this is the tail word, examine critically. What is the means of examine critically? It means whenever you have to write, you have always mention pros and cons of the you can say that the pros and cons of the topic. Critical examine critically the concept of determinism and possibilism. Determinism and possibilism bring out significance of the regional concept. What is the means of determinism? We have done with the determinism. Determinism is something which says that nature is supreme, nature is a dictator, and man is a slave of nature. And possibilism says that man is not the slave, man is controlling over the environment and nature, and man is a dominating factor. Man, with the help of technology, modify in the natural phenomena, in the natural weather pattern, in the natural circumstances. Like suppose that determinism says that in the desert there is a no greenery, so there is a no cultivation. And in the possibilism, in Israel is example of possibilism, with the human aid or with the human technological updation, with the help of technological updation, humans are able to cultivate in deserts. Like Israel is example of possibilism. Possibilism is something which always find out the possibility to modify and control over the nature. Is it okay? So I hope this little bit discussion it help you how to approach the question. Next, land degradation is threat to productivity and sustainability. Resource management. Explain with the suitable example. Forms India. What is the means of land degradation? Land degradation is something when the soil lose its fertility is called land degradation. Whenever soil lose its fertility, it means something where when the soil is losing its fertility, it means it is directly connected to the productivity, it is directly connected to the agricultural productivity. Then the question says that land degradation is a threat to productivity and sustainable resource. It means the resource which is used and also preserved for the upcoming generation without any you can say that the without any loss of the quality and quantity and क्वांटिटी एंड क्वालिटी में कोई लॉस नहीं हो रहा है, फिर भी हम उसके साथ उसको कंजर्व कर रहे हैं. इट इज कॉल्ड सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. एंड लैंड डिग्रेडेशन इज समथिंग where the soil lose its fertility as well as land degradation. You can say that consider as seat erosion, gully erosion. There are so many. Deforestation is also the part of land degradation. So you have to approach in this dimension. Okay, now again we are moving to the another question, which means what do you mean by climate migrants? This term is newer. This term is in past years, this term in news, because we all are know that we are facing the climate change. Climate change is something, climate change is a cyclic process, but here because of anthropogenic reasons, because of the too much emission of the carbon dioxide, because of the too much emission of the CFC gases, the SFC gases, the average temperature of the earth is constant increasing. When the average temperature of the earth constant increasing, it means the mean value, or you can say that the average temperature of earth is constant increasing. When the average value of or the average temperature of the earth constant increasing, it means that there is a certain area where the temperature is you can say that where is temperature is something, where is temperature is something normal. Like that I want to explain here कि मान लो suppose that France, in the western part of France, the average temperature or the normal temperature of western part of France is suppose that 25 degrees Celsius, and last year we saw that the temperature crosses in the temperate region 35 degrees Celsius, and 40,000 people were death because of climate change. And then gradually the urban areas, the peoples are left out from the urban areas and migration is, it means when the peoples are forcefully and when the peoples are moving from one area, not forcefully is another condition. And in the context of climate migration, there is a forcefully because of anthropogenic causes. The peoples are forcefully because of climate, the peoples are forcefully migrate from one area to another area. Suggest the appropriate policies and programs for their resettlement. What is the policy and programs? We all are know that there are a lot of programs to control the climate change, and these all the programs are applied here, like controlling the carbon emission, controlling the CFC gases, and these type of steps are only the steps which controls the climate change. Okay, now another section, critically examine the Alfred Weber's theory. Critically examine the Alfred Weber's theory of location of industries. We all are know that Alfred Weber's theories of industrial location is based on three things. What is the main objective of set up the industry? To maximize the profit. And second, what is the main objective of the any industrialist? To maximize the profit. And the maximize the profit is only possible when we have to understand the nature of the industry, like industry is weight gaining or weight losing or neutral. If the industry is weight gaining, what is the means of weight gaining? Weight gaining, it means when the final product is coming, then the raw materials, the weight of raw materials is adding, then the final products have more weight than the raw material. It is called weight gaining industry. Like bakery industry is a weight gaining industry. If industry is a weight gaining, it means we have to set up the industry near the market. If the industry have weight losing, like we are carrying 1 ton of iron and we are carrying 1 ton of coal, and then we have to you can say that the final goods of steel is half ton, it means we have raw material have 2 ton and the final goods have half ton. It means it is a weight losing industry. If in the context of weight losing industry, the industry should be set up near the raw material, and some industries are neutral, some industry are neither weight gaining neither weight losing, so that industry can be set up either near the market or near the raw material. But there is a suitable location near the market because there is a no weight gaining, there is a no weight losing. These type of you can say that this is the whole theory of Alfred Weber in short. But here there is a critically examine, because Weber's theories only talk about the locations. It cannot talk about the further advancement of technology, further advancements of the transportation facilities. These are the some kind of limitations. Second, what discuss the Van Thunen's agricultural model. It is also the locational model where Van Thunen said that what kind of industry setup, what kind of agricultural cropping pattern is set up near the market. Like Van Thunen said that near the market there is an intense cultivation zone. In first circle, the goods which you can say that which are uh, you can say that कि जो जल्दी खराब हो जाते हैं, ऐसे गुड्स को मार्केट में नियर द मार्केट सेटअप करना है. ऐसे गुड्स जो थोड़े इंटेंस कल्टीवेशन है उसको दूसरे सर्कल में रखना है, और जो पास्टोरल लैंड है उसको 7 सर्कल में रखना है. तो इस तरह का लोकेशनल मॉडल इन्होंने बताया, बट it is very short in discussion. And then what is migration, its type and context of the world as well as India. What is migration? We have to simply that says that migration is something when the peoples are moving from one place to another place is called migration. But here its type there are so many types of migration, like some migration because of pull factor, some migration because of push factor. Push factor is something which is forcefully pushing the peoples because of betterment of anything, betterment of life, betterment of health, betterment of education. And sometime pull factor is also for the betterment of life, betterment of health, betterment of education. Is it okay? And its type rural to urban, urban to rural, and urban to urban. And impact of in context of world as well as India, we all are know that when the peoples are migrating from one region to another region, it will change the demographic setting of particular region. It also affects the health facility, waste management. It also increase the congestion in the city. So there are so many aspects you have to mention. Okay, you have to mention. Okay. Next, there is a climate change is a serious problem in global food security and poverty eradication. Bilkul, it is a very important thing. The climate change is a serious problem. Climate change because of the anthropogenic reason. Day by day, the average temperature of the earth is increasing. According to the latest IPCC report suggested that the Earth's annual temperature, Earth's average temperature is 6.5 degrees Celsius. But in the general books, the people are saying that the average temperature of Earth is 15 degrees Celsius. So the climate change is a serious problem which also affect the food security because of the climate change. The rate of land degradation, the rate of soil losing its fertility is very high. We all are know that land cannot be extended, land cannot be growthful, and land has limited. And after the climate change, land lose its relevancy, lose its fertility, so that it also led to the, because we all are know that day by day the population is increasing, then the demand of food is increasing. When the demand of food is increasing, then if we are not equally provide the food or nutritious food, then it is barrier for the poverty eradication. So this is whole of the questions which I hope ki you have a certain knowledge uh, about the discussion. With the help of discussion you have a certain knowledge how to approach the questions and what kind of a structure of the questions, and this short knowledge will give you the deep insight about the questions. Thank you so much.